is it working now? Tell you, this is getting to be a bigger pain than I'd like it to be on a Saturday night. Looks like Twitch has caught up. All right. Let's get aboard. Andreja, please.
You said the take was 10K, but it was 30. Big difference on 40% of 10 versus 30.
You wanted 4K, you got 4K. Not my problem.
If you're stealing from me, you bet your ass it's your problem.
He's not stealing, you agreed.
You kidding me? Way to make a mess in front of my new Rook.
Hey, you steal from me and get caught.
Pleasant
Better
to
off
see you.
dead.
Wonder if I could kill that
Sounds
guy.
like you did the fleet a favor. Now toss this body out of an airlock before it turns into a damn air freshener. The hell took you so long? Forget how to grab jump or something?
I gotta tell you.
Maybe for you. I'd rather shove a shotgun up my nose than remember the face of every low-life Rook who passes through this station. But, all that aside, you made it. So now, you get to hear a nifty history lesson.
I don't
Pencils
care.
ready? Good. This floating scrap heap you're standing on is called the Key. Used to be
Can't
an
look
old
at it.
UC military star station, and now it's the fleet's base of operations. Might look a little beat up on the outside, but we keep it together.
Nice place for some R&R.
Hell yeah, it is. Just watch your back when you do. Cred sticks tend to disappear around here, if you catch my meaning.
I'll kill the man
Assuming we
who
are
touches
using
it.
the same abbreviation, I must disagree. I find this neither restful nor relaxing.
Anyway, I'll tell you all about the Key. But it's better if I show you too. Follow me.
Whatever.
All right. History time.
Angry pirate bitch
So,
time.
The Key is in orbit around Suvorov. That's the very same ice ball where the United Colonies built a supermax prison they call the Lock. The UC is so clever. Supermax prison, lock, key. Cute, huh?
I don't want to kill her so bad.
Now, we've got everything the fleet needs right here. Of course, you've got to pay for it. Remember,
Great.
on the Key, credits are king. What the hell is this?
All right, hang on, Nev. Before you get pissed, I've got my hands full.
Jasmine, sweetie, I'm trying to give a tour here. So you want to tell me why those damn doors are sealed?
It's called a malfunction. You know, that thing I spend most of my day dealing with. Believe me, my people are on it. Have a little faith for once.
Aw. And you always, Angel. This here's Jasmine. You need anything for your ship, she's got you covered. We'll hit up the depot next since these doors have given out on us.
Okay.
So anyway, we were talking about the
I'm
Lock.
over here,
About
dummy.
100 years ago, the prisoners down there rioted and took over the place. After stealing some ships, they were actually able to make it up here and took over the Key.
About time you brought us new blood, Neva. I was getting tired of trading with the same old faces.
You're just ticked everyone's getting wise to your ridiculous prices, Aludra. Anyway, welcome to the depot,
Aludra.
Rook, where you'll be lucky if these blood-sucking leeches don't bleed you completely dry.
Whoa, whoa.
It's not our fault that people don't appreciate how much it costs to get untraceable merchandise onto the key.
Neva's just whining because she thinks she lost a ton of cash selling us a shipment of gear. She should have done her homework.
Yeah, sure, laugh it up. I'll remember that next time I need something from you cheapskates. Let's move on. Back to my story. After the liberated prisoners grabbed the key, they established it as a base of operations and began pirating the spaceways. That was how the Crimson Fleet began. Of course, Jasper Cricks had a lot to do with all that, but, we'll get to him later. Rook, meet Zuri, queen of the rare exports.
If I don't have it, you don't need it.
You ain't got nothing nobody else
Blueprints.
has.
Hit her up and she'll take care of you.
Speaking of which, you still owe me for that last purchase, Neva. It's like 5 figures. Don't make me collect it the hard way.
The hard way. Oh no. Rook, protect me from Zuri's vengeance.
Your
Enough
sarcasm
of the
is
bullshit, Zuri. I'll pay you when I pay you. Deal with it. Got a
overflowing.
problem with that? Take it up with the boss.
See
On the
anything
right,
you
you've
like?
got Bradley from the Trade Authority. I'm sure you know the deal there. He'll buy pretty much anything, no matter how hot. Then we got our med bay on the left, run by the one and only Samina Mizra. She'll patch you up, if you've got the money. We don't run any free clinics up in here, you know?
yeah.
Okay.
Nobody runs free
This is our
clinics.
final stop. Over there, you've got the last Nova, where Bog serves watered-down drinks at ridiculously exorbitant prices. And right here is the most important place on the entire station, the Reckoner's Core, run by the incomparable Shinya Voss.
Another new Rook, Neva? I can't believe Delgado still lets you recruit given what happened with the last one.
You mean Austin Rape? It's been taken care of, all right? I don't like loose ends, and this Rook is the one who tied it off.
Perhaps next
As
time
far
you
as
try
she
to be a
knows.
bit more discerning regarding your choices. It's far more cost-effective.
Yeah, love you too, darling. Anyway, Shinya handles our lifeblood. The money. We call him our Reckoner, but if you ask me, he's actually a pain in the ass.
And Neva will slit your throat if she thinks you'll bleed creds.
I don't
Go
believe
to
that.
hell, boss. Take care of our new friend here, or I'll find a way to pull the pin on that little party popper in your chest. Anyway, Shinya will get you set up in our system. I've got real work to do.
Yeah,
Once
whatever.
you're done, head upstairs and I'll introduce you to the boss.
Time for a proper introduction. I am Shinya Voss, the official reckoner for the Crimson Fleet. And since Neva so thoughtfully mentioned it, yes, this is a bomb embedded in my chest. And no, I'll never know the meaning of the word humble. In fact, I find Delgado's idea of a security measure to be quite empowering.
Let's see. That's gonna get infected.
That's amusing. I don't think I've heard that one before.
Dick.
Oh, wait. Yes, I have. You might as well dispense with all the stupid jokes. I've been hearing them for years. Since I oversee the bulk of transactions and maintain all accounts for the fleet, I'm a prime target for information. Should our enemies capture me or I grew any semblance of a moral conscience, you might consider me the greatest threat we have. For Delgado, the bomb grants peace of mind and a certain degree of safety.
One wrong move and you're dead, huh?
Essentially, but I sleep soundly knowing I'm one of the few that can piss Delgado off and live. Should I die, all of my knowledge, the accounts, the credits, it would be a mess. He wouldn't dare. He holds the trigger, but we all know that my death cripples the fleet. Call the bomb a weapon of last resort.
Sounds like a smart man to me.
It's why he's the boss. Of course, I'm not the first reckoner to bear a bomb under my rib cage, but Delgado was smart enough to continue the tradition. Now,
Under or
let me
on?
get you set up. A moment while I convene with the core. Thanks to advanced modifications even Ryujin would envy, I can interface directly with our mainframe and the Galbank network. This allows me to move and clean credits faster and more efficiently than any run-of-the-mill cyber runner.
I don't
There.
see you doing anything.
You're done. All you need now is Delgado's blessing, and you'll be one of us.
Yay.
None. Other than my chest and arm modifications, I am but a simple man. Is the interview over now? Can we get back to work?
Oh my god.
The perfect segue into my final subject. Thanks to our relations with contacts across the galaxy, we always have a steady stream of jobs available. I've granted you all the necessary permissions to access these listings at any time, using the computers that surround the core.
Yeah, I won't be
If
doing any of your
Neva's
dumb
chosen
small
wisely,
jobs.
we certainly will. Now, I believe that covers all I have to say, so you can run along to Delgado. Take the elevator to the upper level. You should be able to find your way from there, I hope.
Alright, listen up. You can all stop complaining. Atrium to cargo bay doors have been repaired. Oh, and you're welcome, Nev.
I ran up here as soon as I finished with him. Now this dick is gonna say something about it.
There's our other new recruit. So, now that we are all here, it's time to get down to business. The two of you are the only Rooks that have made the latest cut. The rest, well, let's just say they won't be joining us ever again. Neva's willing to put her neck on the line and vouch for you, which means you've got what it takes to join the Crimson Fleet.
Oh, thank you.
You'd better not disappoint, or you'll find yourself answering to me, personally.
Oh, I'm shaking in my
Alright,
boots.
let's get started here. When you sign up with the Crimson Fleet, you're in it for the long haul. No one quits. No one retires. The only way out is death. You stay loyal or you pay the consequences. Fleet before friends. Fleet before family. Fleet before yourself.
Got it.
Boss. Good. You're getting it already. I like that.
Can we get on with this? I want to get drunk at the last Nova.
I am impressed. That is the first intelligent thing you have said this entire time, Mathis. Since you two seem so eager to move forward, let's get to your next job. Pack your cold weather gear, Rooks. Where we are going, you're going to need it.
Oh, God, don't tell me you're dragging him down to Suvarol for another one of your little initiation runs. 10 Johns to the surface, 12 dead Rooks. You'd think by now you would have given up on that goddamn campfire story.
God, she's annoying.
Crix's legacy is no story, Neva.
I don't know
We've
how
got
he
fresh
puts up
eyes in
with
the
her.
fleet. And if these two want to impress, they're going to help me search those ruins.
I hope you're right, Dale. That new code we grabbed for the lot cost us a ton of credits. And a decent captain.
This initiation, as Neva calls it, is your chance to see where it all began. On Suvorov with Jasper Crix.
Don't care.
Crix led the riots that gave birth to the Crimson Fleet. And if his legacy is still out there, we're going to be the ones to find it.
Okay.
Of course. Where else could I find such a perfect location to weed out any Rooks who'd be wasting the fleet's time? Before Crix left the fleet, he left a message talking about a major score. One that would set up the fleet to be a big player in the settled systems. Somewhere down the line, they started calling it Crixus Legacy. And everyone who's tried to find it has wound up empty-handed, missing, or dead. If we're gonna beat those odds, we'll first need a lead. And I would wager we will find one on Suvorov.
Dale's leaving out the best part. That this whole search is based on a handful of words on a very old slave. Crix left a lot of big talk on that recording, and not a lot of facts. Some of us believe in it more than others.
Don't listen to her.
Don't listen to her.
When we get our hands on Crixus Legacy, the fleet will be operating at a completely different level. We will become more than a match for UC SysDef.
We'll be unstoppable.
Exactly. Now you're beginning to understand. Okay, enough discussion. We have got a lot of work to do. To that end, the next stop is the lock. I've had Jazz feed the coordinates into your ship's computer.
Coordinates?
Since Mathis doesn't have a ship, he's going to ride with me. I'll see you down there, Rook. Don't keep me waiting.
If I beat you down there, you will still complain that I kept you waiting. Let's see, I think there's a couple of evidence slates down here. Can I search for evidence? Will any of that show up? I can't remember where they are. And I also can't remember if they are just here all the time.
If I had a crest, I'd run my own city, like they used. Except in my town, you could do Aurora anywhere.
Cafeteria tray. Not sure.
Think about Delgado. If it came down to it, I'd back him up.
Doesn't matter what I think. I just keep my head down and my weapon hot. You should do the same.
Let me just ask you one final question before we wrap up.
I like taking chances.
Fine. Go ahead.
Me?
When is enough going to be enough? How many credits does Jasper Crix need until he's satisfied?
Hey, be careful not to point
I
that
should
to
have
me.
expected you to ask such a stupid question. How the hell could you ever understand? You with your fancy education and your sheltered upbringing and your cushy media job.
Right now.
Me,
Patience.
I came from nothing.
I got a sword here.
Everything I own, I've literally drawn blood to gain. There's no need to get personal. I'm simply trying to state the facts so that our listeners can make judgments of their own.
Found it.
Lady, I got news for you. Half of your listeners think I'm a hero. The other half are scared out of their goddamn minds, and they should be. Perhaps we should talk about something else. No, that's it. We're done. Can you guys get her the hell out of here? Make sure she takes all the sound equipment with her. Well, that's it then. Thank you for your... Actually, before you go, Gail, there's one more thing I would like to say.
What's that, Jasper?
Yes, of course. What is it? When you broadcast this interview on SSNN, I want you to remember that I'll be listening. If you edit even one word or manipulate my voice to change anything I've said, I will hunt you down and kill you. In front of everyone. Do you understand? I understand. You have my word. So wait, say that again. You think I'm home? Stop playing games. We both know your real name is Lionel Soto, and you know why I'm here.
Soto?
Who are you? Fleet? for you. Just so I could look you in the eye before I pulled the trigger.
Hey, what's with the gun? There must be some mistake. I honestly don't know who you are.
Of course you don't know who I am. You're never concerned with the death you leave in your wake, in your pursuit of greed. You killed my husband, you son of a bitch! And now I'm going to kill you!
Got some health issues you need help with?
Such a terrible shame. All that time and money she wasted. Ah, well. Better get rid of the body.
Let's see, where do I need to go? Not sure if there's another one.
I hope you do not have any loose cred sticks. I fully expect you would find them missing when we leave here. It would seem that none of the wealth stolen over the decades has been spent on upkeep for the station. This bodes poorly.
What's this?
Hello everyone, I'm Gail Dunnigan of SSNN, and this is Galactalk.
Galactalk.
My guest tonight is one of the most notorious criminals in the settled systems. His ruthlessness and desire for wealth has landed him squarely at the top of the wanted list for every major law enforcement agency in the galaxy. I am, of course, speaking of the self-appointed leader of the Crimson Fleet himself, Jasper Criggs. Good evening, Mr. Criggs.
Good evening, Gail. Thank you for accepting my invitation.
Say the word.
Yes, well, being blindfolded and then ground jumped to what appears to be an abandoned mining facility isn't exactly what I call an invitation.
Well, I'm sure you're not surprised that your request for an interview would come with some very specific conditions.
Frankly, I was a bit surprised to receive any type of response at all. Would you mind telling me why you decided to do this interview?
Because there comes a time in every pirate's life where they have to make an extremely important decision.
Yeah.
Do they take a leap and become one of the most legendary pirates in history? Or do they simply sputter on, subsisting on freighters and deep space privateers?
Sputter.
So are we to
What's that
assume
word
that
again?
you're taking the leap? That Jasper Criggs is moving on to bigger and better things in his life?
That's spot on, Gail. That's exactly why you're here.
Interesting. Well then, would you mind sharing with us exactly what your particular leap entails?
In due time. There's no rush. In fact, I'd say we have at least 12 hours before the authorities trace this broadcast. Plenty of time to discuss whatever you like.
12 hours.
All right then. Perhaps the best place to start this interview would be at the beginning of your career.
Please, proceed.
Oh, I guess that's it. What the hell kept you? Nobody's recognized the razor leaf yet. Hi. Let's see, I guess I need to change my... Speak to Delgado.
About time you got here.
Oh my god. It's space travel, you
were
idiot.
wasting your time, Del.
That is why we're here. And Mathis, I am running things around here, so keep your mouth shut. You got that?
Fine.
Fine.
Listen up, because I am only going to go through this once. We are here to dig up any info about Grix's legacy. We are not here to scrap for loot.
Well, I'm gonna scrap.
Whatever you pick up, don't think, don't get creative, bring it straight to me.
Sounds simple enough.
Oh, I don't know. I was really hoping for a huge sign on the wall saying, Grix's legacy clues here.
Well, that helps.
Do I have to spell everything out?
Yeah, what am I looking
Look
for?
Data slates, notes, terminal entries. If you wrote a poem on a piece of toilet paper, I want it.
All right.
It's so simple, even a rook like you can't screw it up.
Hold on, no scrapping. How the hell am I supposed to make money around here?
All right, that's enough. If either of you want to fly with the Crimson Fleet, then you need to follow one simple rule. When you're on a job, you do exactly what I say. No questions asked. If that doesn't work for you, just say so, and I will leave you on this ice ball without a ship. You will be dead within hours.
What if I put a bullet in your brain?
Yeah.
Oh, and there's one more thing. Your little friend can tag along until we get to the outer doors of the prison, but I will be damned if I'm letting them inside.
Fine, go on. Leave me. Just be sure and thaw me out when you return.
We have a lot of ground to cover between the landing area and the lock, so let's get moving.
I'm here for you. Should you need me?
Get back on the ship where it's warm. What the hell are you shooting at?
These are such a gift. Your enemies might disagree.
Where are you going, Delgado?
Wait, what was that?
What the hell are you guys shooting at?
Must be hearing things.
Here we are. The place?
What?
Here we are. The place where Jasper Griggs laid the groundwork for finding the legate. Here we are.
Oh my god.
The place
just pick
where
up
Jasper Griggs
and
laid
start
the
over.
groundwork for finding the legacy and eventually the Crimson Fleet. The Lock.
Mm-hmm.
Around 5 years. Rumor says he started planning his escape the moment that he arrived.
Don't doubt it.
Yeah, he needs to get this thing open, like, right now. It's freezing out here.
Then crank up your suit heat, Mathis, because it's probably not going to get much better once we are inside.
A little better.
All right, let's keep moving. Standing out here isn't doing us any good.
You're the one with the key, dickhead.
This ID card cost a small fortune. Let's hope it pays off. We are... First time I've been inside this part of the lock, so keep your eyes open. See anything unusual? Call it out. If it's hostile, take it down. Could be some
People do the UC stay down here now?
A couple of hundred at least. Might not look like much, but it was better than trying to survive on the surface.
Much better. Even with the heating on, this place looks like a goddamn dump.
Now you know why the prisoners got fed up and looked to Griggs to lead them out of here.
And that's how the Crimson Fleet began. Yeah, we've all heard the story.
It's not a story, Mathis. It's history. Remember that. Now, your mouth shut and your eyes open. This must be where they registered the prisoners before transferring them to a cell block. Could you imagine being stuck under a ton of ice like this for the rest of your life?
Yeah, sure. Must have been awful. Better them than us, though, am I right?
Wait half a second.
You're not getting away!
Where'd those other two idiots go? Bounty hunter spacesuit.
Must be a nest. I bet these things are crawling all over the place.
Yeah, and their buddies probably heard us firing from about 1 kilometer away. Hallelujah.
Hey, how about that? Guess you're not so stupid after all. Ah. Well, look at that. One firefight and the two of you become best buddies. Now let's see. Looks like we are inside some sort of prisoner transfer area, but everything is locked down tight. Since you are such good friends, why don't you and Mathis head up to that control room and see if you can get some more of these doors open?
Which control room? What are you doing over there?
Coming down!
Whoops. Did I do that?
Damn it.
God damn it, we're cut off.
What?
This is just great. The hell we supposed to do now?
Can't see ya.
The plan? Who gives a shit about the plan? Let's face it, we're on our own now. Why? Because that's what his loyal little soldiers are supposed to do? The hell with that. I have a better plan.
Idiot.
We use this opportunity to take out Delgado, and at the same time, make some serious credits for ourselves.
I should shoot you myself.
Yeah, we're doing this right now. Or maybe we should wait until the next time we're on an alien world and separated from Delgado by an ice fall.
All right, I'm listening.
I had a feeling you'd be on board.
I'm not on board.
Okay. Here's my plan. Let's pretend for a second Delgado's correct, and there's information here about Crix's legacy.
Yeah?
Once we get rid of him, we'll dig up the garbage ourselves and sell whatever we find to Neva. We'll be rolling in credits.
She'll kill us both and take it.
Are you crazy? I'm no rat for Delgado. I'm busting the ass to become one of the Crimson Fleet captains just like you. And in case you missed
Not
it,
a lot of ass
that
busting
icefall
going
trapped
on.
both of us in here. Unless we find a way out, no one's reporting anything to anyone. Ever again.
All right, we'll see.
Playing it safe, huh? I can respect that. But you better have me back when I make me move.
Idiot.
Now, let's find a way out of here.
Gee whiz. Gee willikers. Whoa, what's going on over here? The gang out there's,
I guess that's one way.
you can't get to me. You gonna shoot him? You got one of them, sorta. What the hell? Where'd that come from? he go? What are you doing up there? Come on. Ooh. Hey, Delgado. How you doing down there? Holding your own?
Anyone up there?
Well, I guess you are. Screw you, Delgado. I'll get to it when I get to it.
Come on, we need these doors open. Anyone, the two of you made it, huh?
Hell of a way to start a job.
You kidding? After what just happened? After that ice fall? I didn't know what to think. I figured the two of you were crushed to death. Well, brush the dust off and listen up. We have obviously been cut off, so I need you to do two things. First, I want you to keep looking for a way to open the rest of the doors down here. Otherwise, I'm not going anywhere. And second, try and dig up whatever you can about Jasper Griggs. You both got that?
Got it.
Yeah? You'd better. And tell Mathis not to get any bright ideas, or I will gut him myself.
Yeah.
Attention. Lockdown mode has been rescinded.
While we're picking through the trash, we might as well grab some good stuff for ourselves.
What do you think I'm doing? What's all this? Scrubs.
Can't believe this.
Brr, brr, brr. Chunks of permafrost.
Just where the fuck is it? Blows me mind. Huh. What's that over there?
What's what over where?
Looks like there's a guard tower overlooking the cell block. We should check it out.
Okay, let's check it out. Didn't take much. Green fashionable suit and a chisel.
Look at this dump. I can't imagine being stuff down here to rot. Poor bastards.
This guy had a lot of stuff. Wonder where that all came from. Not really looking under the beds. Will you get out of the damn way?
How can these things live in this kind of cold? That's bullshit.
One, two, three, four. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. There we go. Freaking side star.
Hey, we should talk when we get into the tower. So have you thought about what I've said?
Let's see.
Yeah, right. You saw it back there. Those things, whatever they were, they've probably ripped into shreds by now. Did the job for us.
Hey, if they did,
And if they
bonus.
haven't, we can still handle the job. We just have to get our hands a little dirty. Wouldn't be the first time, am I right? You got a point. All right, I'll follow your lead for now.
For now.
So, now that we've made it to the guard tower, what's our next move, genius?
Shut up and let me think.
Keep doing what we've been doing. Right. Glad I asked. I suppose we should start off by searching the tower for the location of Crix's cell. If he stashed any useful information, it might still be hidden somewhere inside.
Do. D block. D block section 3. Locate the cache in D2, what was it? D2 106.
Cell D03118. Okay. It's a place to start, I guess.
How I get there?
Can you imagine how angry the prisoners were when they rioted? I would hate to have been one of the guards.
I don't think I can get there from here. Yeah, I'm going the wrong way.
I swear, I am never putting ice in my drinks. Ever again. Can't resist showing off, can you?
You don't even know what I'm doing, jerk. This guy was hoarding toilet paper. that was a waste of time.
If we get out of here, remind me to thank Delgado for hanging us out to dry.
Shut up and come on. What happened here? Vice grip. How was he doing that? What the hell's wrong with this guy?
Mentioned that security keeps rotating codes on all the terminals in the lock, so we'll have to coordinate this carefully. For now, we'll continue using his locker in the showers area as a drop point for the code to the utility closet. By this time next month, I should be out of this dump and uploading those creds into my account.
Delgado was right. Criggs must have hit the Galbank transport and stashed away the money or something.
Or something.
We play this right. We're gonna be fools.
Good grief. Can I get there from here? D2106. I don't think I can. Get out of the way, you idiot. It's up here. So it's that guy. Holy smokes. Not sure I've got enough left. I guess I did. What's in here?
UC must have burned some serious cash when they lost this place. Serves them right. That power's kind of freaky.
How do you even notice I'm doing anything? Okay.
They aren't paying us enough to be poking through this scrap heap.
Is the where's the lock for those?
UC must have burned some serious cash when they lost this place. Serves them right.
Usually it's on a wall just outside, but
And here I thought we were going to be doing something fun, like rob a bank or something.
there we go. See if I can find my way back.
They aren't paying us enough to be poking through this scrap heap.
Good grief. Garbage. And a cutter. Not even worth it. What all that junk was
While
doing in
we're
there.
picking through the trash, we might as well grab some good stuff for ourselves.
Everything I'm grabbing is worth money, dummy.
Way out of this goddamn place.
Yeah, you know what'll happen. Can't get it. Doo-doo-doo. Prison scrubs. Poor guy. Is that a back scratcher?
How can these things live in this kind of cold? That's bullshit.
Oh my. What's all this? Oh, what? No. That's not what I wanted to do.
If we get out of here, remind me to thank Delgado for hanging us out to dry.
I wanted the cred sticks, not the stupid sit down. What else we got down here? Anything?
Can you imagine how angry the prisoners were when they rioted? I would hate to have been one of the guards.
Want to make a sandwich while we're here? I'm sure it's still fresh. Some scented chicken.
I can't imagine being stuffed down here to rot. Poor bastards.
Urban Slackware. Already been through there.
This again.
That looks like a heat leech. Bow, bow, bow.
100 years old. It's amazing this entire place has collapsed by now.
Odd that this would be back up. You would have thought that after the escape.
Was this an armory? Looks like they cleared this place out.
Mostly.
Well, well, what do we have here? Give me a sec. This ought to come in handy.
Still a little bit of ammo left. What'd you pick up? Oh, I see. Meh, why not? Why did I grab that bolt cutter? Jesus, what the hell? Where'd he come from? Thanks for the cover, Mathis. You idiot. I don't think that's right. There we go. Took a minute for my brain to coordinate. What the hell is that thing? I don't know if it's actually dangerous or not, but I shot it. Well, I'm picking up plenty of side stars.
I think those things crawl right behind the walls. Ugh.
Bad.
What I wouldn't give for a space heater and a hot cup of box right now.
Burr, 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 burr. That told me nothing. falling all over the place.
Incoming!
Mathis, you are useless. I'm just gonna say it. Bloody useless. There's another critter out there somewhere. Somewhere. But I can't see it. What's this?
I'm on my second day at the block, and I've already had a close call. Big fight broke out of C block. Gillespie sent us in to break it up. Might have been half a dozen inmates. It was hard to tell. We almost had it under control when one of them stuck a ship into my leg. Luckily, the other guards dragged me out of there before he finished the job. Seems like the genius who designed this place didn't realize that the inmates would start carving weapons out of the permafrost. So now I'm cold, I'm tired, and my leg hurts like hell. Great way to start my first tour at this stuff.
Yep. There he is.
While we're picking through the trash, might as well grab some good stuff for ourselves.
I'm getting lots of good stuff, buddy. Lots of good stuff.
They aren't paying us enough to be poking through this scrap heap.
You're not paying you at all. Bang, 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 bang. Tried to trick me. I don't know why I'm picking all that crap up.
Looks like this was the warden's office. They built
Warden Tom Gillespie. Authorization 12210. This is likely to be my final log recording. The rise that started in D block has spilled into A, B, and C blocks. I've ordered everyone to fall back to the shuttle bay for evacuation. It was prisoner D03118, Jasper Crix, who led the revolt. His crew tunneled into the armory undetected, and then all hell broke loose. At the logs recovered, I urged the UC authorities to perform a full investigation, as Crix
undoubtedly had help from the guards and the staff. I'm now heading to my personal escape shuttle and we'll try to jump out of the system. Wish me luck.
Why would you leave that
Boarding
back here?
Gillespie. Out.
Office right next to the shuttle bay for quick escapes, I bet. Smart.
¿Qué carajos took you so long? Pick up on the intercom. I hope you found something because I am getting sick and tired of this place. I knew it! Everyone said I was out of my mind! But something told me we'd find the answers down here. Looks like I picked the right people for the job.
You got dumb lucky.
Yep, that's right. It was a team effort all the way. We had each other's backs the whole time, Del.
Is that madness? Tell him to shut up so I can think.
Yeah, sorry, Del. You go right ahead.
Okay. Now all we have to do is find a way off this planet. Let me see. Here we go. I'm looking at schematics for the lock, and I don't think there's a way to get you back to the surface from there. But I can open the outer doors to the shuttle bay and let you fly one of the shuttles down there directly up to the key.
After 100 years, you think it'll start?
According to the schematics, there is an emergency evacuation exit I can use to return to the surface. Then it's just a quick run across the ice to my ship, and I'll probably still be to the key.
Yeah, because we gotta fight a giant monster.
Good answer. You're learning fast. Okay, let me see. One of these probably opens the door.
Shuttle bay activated.
Can't see him.
The active process. Please stand by.
Yup, that's got it. Might take a while though. Those bay doors have not been opened in almost a century. You have done a hell of a job, Rook. We will talk when you get back to the key.
Thanks, boss. How'd you get over there? Do-dee-do-dee-do-dee-do. Holy smokes. Me. What's the warden doing with a ground crew spacesuit? Just curious. And space rogue muscle gear. I guess that's everything. Alright, I guess this jerk wants to talk.
Hey, look, Well, I wanted to thank you for not being a jerk and hounding all the glory on this run. That's true. Well, thanks all the same. Look, about all that killing Delgado stuff, why don't we just forget about everything that I said? You know, like it never happened.
Already forgot.
Thanks. I promise that you won't regret it. Now, let's get the heck out of here.
Okie dokie. Boom, 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 boom. Good Lord. Indecent exposure. 18 counts of attempted murder. 93 counts of second-degree murder. 24 counts of first-degree murder. Good grief. Ooh. Skydrop. Well, I don't know. It might work once the shuttle bay doors are open. I don't know if it would work otherwise. Bits of bone discovered in the incineration unit? Somebody did something wrong. Alright, let's go. Although, this probably won't do me much good. Oh, look at that. Where'd the big guy go? There he is. Yeah, guess this will take care of him. That's a first. Yeah, too late. So, yeah. The answer is Skydrop won't work because the doors don't open until you kill the monster. But just get yourself a where is it? Titanium Assassin's Calibrated AA-15 and boost it up to level 6. And you'll be good to go. Now that's the quickest I've ever killed that son of a gun. Manthus, will you get the hell out of the way? Jeez. What do we got here? Anything? No, nothing. What about this? Nothing. What about this? Nothing. Turkey. guess I need to climb up a little more. The stuttering is back. Kind of comes and goes. I think for me the stuttering usually hits when I'm in my ship like this. No shields, eh? Oh, hey, Andreja. I thought I left you on Razor Leaf.
The fleet is family. Stealing from each other is just what you call a professional courtesy.
What a jerk. Wow. Get out of the way.
Are you looking to start something?
Oh, I'll finish it. All right.
There you are. The hell took you so long?
We had to kill a giant
It's
monster.
about time. I was about to fly down and loot your bodies.
Oh my god.
Not now, neighbor. Well, you said you found something. Hand it over. That's it? Just one slate.
Listen to it, dumbass.
After losing so much of our crew, it better be a map with a big red X on it.
Good as.
Well, I'll be damned.
See?
Legacy wasn't referring to Crix's fortune. It's the name of an actual ship. A Galbank transport probably loaded with credits.
No shit.
Never heard any stories about a Gal Bank ship going down. And even if it had happened,
You would have been
it
4.
would have been picked clean years ago.
No, neighbor. Think. If Galbank covered it up, and over time, the location was eventually forgotten, it wouldn't be on anyone's radar. Okay, this changes things. Now that we know what we are looking for, we have to narrow the search. And the recording that you found proves that it is out there. All we have to do is find it. Let us start with what we know. It was a Galbank ship, which means the company is going to have records of where it went down. Neva, weren't you working on a deal with Rokov? Something about a big-wig charity event on one of Trident's Starliners?
Are you serious? I've been working on that gig for 3 months. That's my score.
Ay, Dios mío. Will you shut up about your score and think for a second? That Starliner has a Galbank VIP suite aboard, which means... Come on, Neva. This isn't hard.
Which means a Gal Bank exec will be aboard. We grab their credentials and get ourselves into the Gal Bank archives in New Atlantis. Holy shit, that might actually work. I'll send a message to Rokov right away.
Pack your bags, Rook. You're going on vacation. And since you've earned it, take this gun with you. Might come in handy when Rokov screws everything up as usual.
Oh, thank you. Very nice.
Good, because that is exactly what you are going to be doing. Neva and I are too well known to walk around the Starliner without being recognized. If Trident Security spotted us, it'd be over. I need you to board that ship, make contact with Rokov, and get me those credentials. You'd better. Oh, before you leave, I wanted you to know that I took what you said about Mathis into consideration, and I've decided to let him join the fleet. We'll see. That's it then. Next stop for you is Rokov Starliner, the siren of the stars. And remember, Rokov does not need to know anything.
Oh yeah,
about
yeah. He gave me
Princess
the keel hauler.
It's just between us.
I think that's what it was called.
Now get out of here.
Hey, Rook, before you head out, I need to have a word with you. Meet me at the last Nova after you wrap things up with Mathis.
Yeah, he gave me the keel hauler. One thing I don't like about it is it shoots everything at once. But it's nice. Does a little damage. Oh man, I got a skill point I haven't used yet. Oh, what do I want to do? What do I want to do? I got so much stuff I need to... Definitely need this. Ah, 2 more modules and I can rank up. Ah, it's gonna take forever. Shoot. I haven't killed anybody with a heavy weapon yet. Man, it's hard to believe I haven't killed 50 enemies. Dang. So hard to choose. I gotta do this. Get that extra power.
Job you did down there, Rook.
Oh, thanks, man.
Hell of a job.
Thanks. I gotta go talk to freaking Mathis. Moron. I tell you, the that gun's not as good as Krix's. I can't remember what that one's called, but that's the second best weapon in the game, I think. See, I don't know if I picked up... Yeah, see, I haven't done the Varun thing yet. But once I do that, I will get the Speaker's Judgment, and I will also have an opportunity to pick up a similar weapon, which I think is even better than that. I'm using that other weapon in one of my other characters. Oh my god, one shots pretty much everybody.
Hey, I wanted to thank you one last time for not ratting me out to Delgado. And telling him how much I pitched in. That was pretty damn cool. If he would have found out what I was planning, well, I don't even want to think about what could have happened.
I wonder.
What? No, you've got to be crazy. All I'm gonna do is lay low for a while, pick up a few jobs from Voss, and maybe get drunk. Oh yeah, sure. Anything you need, you just ask, and I'll be there to back you up.
For your sake, I hope you are sincere.
You just, take care of yourself out there.
All right.
Normally, pirates don't need to brag about their accomplishments. Yeah.
Maybe. We haven't decided.
The hell you mean? Well, it's just, we were thinking. Why is it every time we go out and do a job, it's you who ends up with all our credits?
My friend's got a point, Bug. Every pirate in this joint comes to the Nova for a drink.
I always thought he'd eat leeches, but just seems to me, instead of trawling, they're trying to raise more sick age. You gotta have your own territory.
There you are. All right, look. I've been lining up a score with that asshole roll call on the Siren of the Stars for months. I'm not about to let a payday slip through my fingers. So guess what? You're gonna finish the job for me.
Oh, sure I will. Sure.
If either of you bums lay a finger on those credits, I have Delgado's express permission to blow your heads off and serve the gun.
Of course you'll get a cut. That's how everything works around here. Why would this be any different?
Because you're
Rokov's
dirty.
been tipping me off about some kind of bullshit charity event that the Siren of the Stars is hosting. At the event, they're gonna give away something called the Earth Savior Award, which is worth tens of thousands of credits. So it's simple. While you're on the Siren, swiping those Galbane credentials, I want you to grab that award and bring it to me. No. Dombrowski's only aboard to use the Galbank VIP suite, so he can catch a free ride at the company's expense. I'm sure he'll be there partying with the other spoiled brats. I guarantee he doesn't give a crap about what's going on at the event. From the pictures I've seen, the award is set with 12 blue diamonds and covered in gold filigree.
Filigree?
If I get Jazz to take it apart, I can turn it into a hell of a lot of cash. And best of all, the components become untraceable.
Let's see.
Then why the hell are you here? We take unnecessary risks every day. That's what being a pirate is all about. Look, you can make all the jokes and excuses you want, but if you don't come back with the ES award, I'm gonna deduct it from your pay. Either way, I get my money. How much you walk away with is in your own hands. Got it?
Screw
I
you.
suppose it is up to you to decide whether it is worth it.
Then it's done. Good. All right, Rook, we're done here. Now, get your ass to the Siren and bring me my goods.
Good luck. If you got any spare creds or just need to unload some junk, head to the depot.
Need to get off my ass and do a job. Maybe a heist. Maybe both.
Hey, Cap, you hiring? Got some baddies on my tail and I need a place to lay low.
Depends on who's after you.
I suppose I can't rightly blame you for that. It's the Baroon Zealots. Been on my tail a while. They're easy enough to avoid in places like this, but I'm history if they see my ship cruising around the space lanes again.
Eh, that don't sound so bad. You're welcome.
If the Varun zealots don't sound like a problem to you, then I can't wait to see what you're made of.
24,000 credits. Holy shit.
Sure, fine
There's a
by
mod
me.
that gives
I'm
her...
looking forward to the adventure.
Got her that way instead of... Oh, okay. Well, I'm not putting her on that thing, no. Betty Hauser is on the Spacer Raccoon. Yeah, I need to get... Yeah, I don't want to put her on that thing.
Sounds like a plan. Let's catch up later. Thanks again for the save.
I like having her around. No, I'm not hiring you, you thug. Let's see.
Pirates and alcohol. What could go wrong in a place like this?
Well, I've got some schemes cooking, but after they're taken care of, maybe I could join your crew.
You better do it before I come back and kill everybody.
There are a good
Oh,
many
yeah.
places I would rather be right now.
Given a choice of running one again, these are the two, I think, that give the best weapons. This one and the Varun, the What Remains. Let's see what I got this to do.
You didn't forget about me, did you?
Nah, didn't forget you. I'm gonna figure it out.
So, looks like we got ourselves a new Rook. Once again, I'm Jazz, resident engineer here. Like Neva said, you need ship parts, repairs? I'll hook you up. As long as your credits are good. It may not be wider, but it's not on the books if that's what you're getting at. I can guarantee your ship will be in good hands. So if you're looking for an upgrade, let me know. We got the best selection in the settled systems. Illegal, unregistered, recalled. We sell it all. No questions asked.
Yeah, you know, I've never actually, I've never taken Mathis for my crew because I always get kind of carried away with the story, and then by the time I come back, he's shooting at me, so I can't take him. I want to try to...
Anything that keeps the UC and Freestar Rangers off your tail is a must-have in my book.
I want to try to get him this time.
Just let me know when you want to talk business.
As long as he doesn't turn on me when
I don't mind helping, but it'll cost you.
Let's see.
Sounds like fun. Let's see what I've got.
Can I sell that? I don't think I need that. I think I need to switch to the Star Eagle. Now I can get Jesse on my crew there. It doesn't even look like the Razor Leaf anymore. Had to doctor it up so much. All right, let's see. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, those are touching the ground. I can double the number of these, actually. I just don't have enough hard points on my ship. Let's see.
Here to upgrade that ship of yours? Sure. It's not like I'm busy keeping this rust bucket of a station from falling apart.
All right, enough sarcasm.
Shop's always open as long as your money's good.
I think you're the one that needs the money, because I'm going to be selling some crap. Or trying to. Let's see if it works. I'm not going to do this all night. Come on. All right, one more time, and that's it. Come on, baby. No whammies, no whammies. Big money. God dang it. All right, screw it. Yeah, I haven't really upgraded this Star Eagle all the way yet. I've got the is it Falkland Shipbuilders that has the individual crew quarters? Either Falkland or Shroud Eklund, I can't remember.
Shielding. I got secret compartments on my ship just in case.
Don't care. Either way.
Good day, Captain.
I like upgrading the Star Eagle to give everybody a place to sleep. I guess I could repaint it to pirate colors while I'm undercover. Yeah, we need to report progress. Yuck. Oh, you mean repainting it to pirate colors? I've never done that before. Yeah, whenever I take over a pirate ship and make it mine, first thing I do is paint it. Get rid of that disgusting, I don't know, dark blood maroon. Coming? All right, see you up there. Oi.
I could have joined any division of the UC Navy. I chose SysDef.
Good for you.
Heard you boarded the Key. I can't imagine what state of pirates have left today.
It's a mess.
I bet operations on the Key are a clown show.
They are.
I'm looking forward to reading your report.
Yo. Back. So how did it go?
You sound surprised. Why are you so surprised to see
Frank,
me?
it's because we've never gotten this far before. The last agent I sent to infiltrate the Crimson Fleet ended up in a morgue on New Atlantis.
Well, I successfully infiltrated the Crimson Fleet, and I'm confident this plan is going to work.
Then things are moving forward. Perfect.
Nice job, Rook.
I was certain we'd fool Delgado, but never. She's a sharp one.
She's not as sharp as Delgado
no
is.
Small matter. Did you discover anything worth reporting yet? Legacy. Why does that sound familiar? Wait a moment. Are you telling me Delgado may have actually located Crix's legacy?
I have never heard of such a thing.
It's because you're
I'm surprised. I thought this was one of those tales that made it to every corner of the settled systems.
I suppose it's possible, sir. Intelligence picked up a bit of chatter on that subject recently. We assumed it was some sort of tall tale or a story to attract recruits to their cause.
Story or not, Delgado believes it.
Well, let's find out if Delgado is chasing ghosts, or he's smarter than we suspect. Let me see what we have here. Nope. There are no records of a Galbank transport named the Legacy in the database. I think Delgado's trying to manipulate you. What do you think, sir?
I think there's no record because Galbank is hiding something. Delgado's no fool. If he risked his own neck to get that information, he must be on to something. We have to take this seriously. What's your next move? Clever, Delgado. Very clever. If I were in your place, I'd be trying to do the exact same thing. We can't let Delgado get his hands on what could potentially turn out to be the largest haul of credits the Crimson Fleet's ever seen.
Maybe I should head out to New Atlantis, sir. I could press the Galbank execs for information. Get ahead of everything.
No. Let's allow this to run its course. We have our agent here feeding us information. I think that's good enough for now.
You're gonna have to clean up a mess after me.
Finding the location of the transport. Jasper Crix was clever. For some reason, he never got there.
Oh, he got there.
It's imperative that you do. If the Crimson Fleet gets its hands on a transport full of currency, it would be disastrous for the settled systems. I need you to do whatever you can to bring us more information. And for God's sake, don't kill anyone on that starline. You're both dismissed.
I haven't killed anybody yet.
Do what Commander Ikande says, and you'll go far. Well done. Let's see what you found. It's amazing that all this romantic nonsense about Crix's legacy really just amounts to a rumor Jasper Crix picked up in jail. It just goes to show you how a tiny rumor can snowball into a full-blown fairy tale. Have any more? I'll be damned. So some of the UC guards...
14,500 credits, not bad.
Everyone thought he was some kind of legendary criminal mastermind, but even the great Jasper Crix needed a helping hand to get out of prison. That it?
Hey, one last thing.
So, Mr. Yasso is actually Lionel Soto. We thought Soto was dead. At least, that's what the records told us. I'll have the records updated, but seeing as Mr. Yasso has surrounded himself with the Crimson Fleet, there isn't much we can do. Yet.
Just point him out to me
Any
and I'll
other
take care of
fragments?
him. That's it for now.
Understood. Keep searching and you're bound to find more.
Feel like discussing your personal experience with the fleet?
We'll provide you with information, but any inventory or ship services, it's best you get from the fleet. It'll help you maintain your cover and also give you an idea of how the fleet's operation works. Not really, no. I've learned to keep my personal experiences separate from the job. Don't get me wrong, I appreciate that you care. It's just that I don't feel like now's an appropriate time to be discussing these things. Let's just stick to the job at hand and concentrate on the mission. But, maybe we can talk about it some other time, okay? They're pirates in every sense of the word. But they've managed to get more organized under their current leadership. That makes them especially dangerous. But hopefully it makes them a little more predictable, too.
Okay.
Let me know if you need anything else.
So the only reason I'm talking to her about her personal stuff is because at the end of this she gives me that, what is it, Memento Mori, which is an okay weapon.
See all that chest candy on Commander Ikande? That means he's seen some shit.
Yeah, not necessarily.
Yes? What? I missed the sun, Genesis.
Looking forward to see if you killed Delgado or not. So I've gone through this like 5 or 6 times now, and I have never gotten the opportunity. He always locks himself in his room. Unless you're saying after he gives up and lets me in, I blow his brains out then. But he's not talking mean to me anymore, so I don't really feel like killing him at that point. Almost overshot that. Saved him once with Hippolyta. Every time I talk to him, I use Paramore. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Oh. I think I'm going to take a short break right here because I've been going for nigh on to 2 hours without a break, and I need to refill my refreshing beverage and maybe get some crunchy snacks. We will be right back. Don't go anywhere. And we're back. How'd you get in here?
Captain, hello. I am satisfied to see that you survived your most recent sleep.
Thanks, Vasco. I appreciate it.
About time you showed up.
Oh my
All right,
God.
I want to know what's going on. I've been trying to get Delgado's attention for, I don't know, 3 years now. And what do I get? Nothing but radio silence. Then out of nowhere, just when Neva and I are closing in on a huge score of our own, Delgado orders me to help you out. Because the only way to achieve a win is by agreeing to play the game in the first place. Worst case scenario, I don't make the fleet, but I end up a couple thousand credits richer. That's almost a win-win, don't you think? Well, I'll be damned. Someone from the fleet finally agrees with me about something. It's a goddamn miracle.
Language.
Neva's message said you were here for Dombrowski. Was that all she sent you here to do? Or was there something else you were sent here to steal?
I'm not supposed to tell him, am I?
Don't play games with me. We both know pinging a message back and forth to the key is going to take longer than we have to do this job. We're supposed to be working together on every part of this. So, you're gonna tell me what else you're here for or not? Fine. Have it your way. Apparently, you have everything under control. So why are you targeting a Gall Bank exec anyway? Not exactly your average Crimson Fleet prey. Why the interest? Oh, I see. We're playing this game now. Fine, fine. Well, you might as well turn around and hop back aboard your ship because you're not getting near Dombrowski without my help.
It would seem we have little choice in the matter. We should hear him out.
Well, well. It appears we have a mind reader here. You're absolutely right.
That hat looks ridiculous.
I want back into the Crimson Fleet. It's as simple as that. That's a disturbing way to put it. But I suppose that's the best offer I'm gonna get, so I'll take it. Dombrowski's a full-timer aboard the Siren of the Stars. Probably spends more time cruising the space lanes than actually working. Fortunately, the Siren is hosting the Terran Preservation Society charity gala. Larry won't be able to resist showing off his VIP clout. To get what you need, you're gonna have to attend the gala, talk to his fellow philanthropists, and dig up some dirt.
Oh no. Is shooting everyone an option? Alternately shooting ourselves to avoid it?
Yeah, well, lucky for you, it's not black tie, so you'll be fine. This card will allow you to access the Starfield vault. If you need my help, I'll be relaxing in one of the upper-level lounges. Head inside and mingle with the crowd. No one likes Dombrowski, so they'll be more than happy to share his dirty secrets. Now you're speaking my language. Oh, there's one last thing. Trident equips all of their starliners with the latest acoustic threat detection. meaning that you lose patience and kill anyone aboard the ship, security will be alerted and all hell will break loose.
Well, then I'll have to kill all your security
I
guys.
suppose that's enough to get you started. Good luck. Oh, and while you're at the gala, avoid the canapes. They're frozen, not fresh.
He looks like he's had a bad experience with the canapes. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Can you actually, can you recruit Rokov? I've never even thought of that. Where'd he go? In here? Oh, there he goes. Anybody looking? Yeah, that person's looking. Turn around. Look the other way. Not a membership club. How did he blow it? Let's get out of here. Deck officer reported missing. Man, this guy's pirating right under their nose. Several thousand kilos light. Holy smokes. Aha. Kindly. There you go. This is actually the first time I've ever read these.
Please try not to alert anyone to what you're doing.
I'm done. Let's see, how do I get out of here?
Between you and me, the best part of my job is getting a crack at all the leftovers from the dining room.
There's nothing quite like the view from the Starfield.
These newer vessels, more or less modern times.
Out of the way, Junior.
Every day that I wake up in my bunk, I count my blessings to have been posted to a ship that
Count my blessings. What's in here?
return to your cabin in a quiet and orderly fashion.
This assault rifle isn't going to bother you, is it?
The Society Chair has really outdone herself this time.
Hello. Are you a member of the Society? The Society is such a worthy cause. What could be more important than the preservation of the Earth's spirit? It's for the Society's high rollers. If you don't have more than 8 figures in your account, I wouldn't even bother going after the award. The considerable amounts of cash that Dombrowski donates is the only reason we allow him to attend Society functions. Enjoy the rest of the event.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Boy, those are some serious pants, if that's what you call them.
Have you tried the canopies? Horrid. Positively horrid.
Here for business or pleasure?
Tridents. When you join, they send you a small chunk of rock from the Earth itself. I keep mine on my desk. Benjamin Bayou, Neon, won the award the first time it was presented, but he dropped out of the Society a couple of years back.
Got more important things, I go.
Yes, he's some kind of a top dog over at Galbank. I heard he replaced someone that was caught running a fake loan scam. That's all then? Okay.
Quite a lovely starliner. Nothing but the best for the Society, huh? All I know is that the award is given to whomever contributed the most to the preservation of Earth as a historic landmark. His behavior towards women is abominable. That man really ought to be ashamed of himself. I'm a silver member of the Society, but only 100,000 more credits and I hit the gold tier.
Well, that just sounds wonderful.
Nice to have met you.
That view, I certainly hope they decide to hold all future Society events aboard the Starliner. Is this about that feature SSN ran a few years ago? I can assure you, this is a legitimate charity organization.
Sure it is.
Sheila Holbrook is chair of the award committee this year. The way she dotes over that glorified trophy, you'd think it was her own child.
Sheila Holbrook.
I heard he uses Galbane's VIP suite on the Siren of the Stars almost monthly. Does the man do any real work? Don't forget to donate to the cause.
All right.
Quite a lovely starliner. Nothing but the best for the Society, eh? I don't know why Larry's attending this event. He could care less about any planet, let alone the Earth. Donations to the Society can be debited from my bank account on a monthly basis. I barely have to lift a finger to help.
It's like KERA. Or PBS, sorry. Shepherd's pie. Can't go wrong with shepherd's pie.
Am I moving along? I'm trying to enjoy the celebration.
Oh, boy.
Hello? Are you a member of the Society?
So what brings you aboard? He's been spending a lot of time with Claudius Wist. Quality time, if you catch my meaning. I'm certain his wife doesn't know a thing about it.
There we go.
Sheila Holbrook is chair of the award committee this year. The way she dotes over that glorified trophy.
Everybody says the same
was
thing.
Her own child. Don't forget to donate to the cause.
That view is absolutely spectacular, isn't it?
I certainly hope they decide to hold all future Society events aboard a Starliner.
Have you tried the canopies? Horrid. Positively horrid.
All I see is shepherd's pie, buddy. No canapes.
An open bar would have been nice, but Trident's counters are everything ready.
I think I usually have to hit this chick up twice. Oh man, I don't have any. Have to fall back to Hippolyta. Although...
Is this important? I don't have a lot of time for idle nonsense.
It's very important.
Yes, I'm extremely busy preparing for the award ceremony, so this better be important. Yes, I am. Actually, I've been entrusted with the transfer of the award for the last 7 of its 9 years. Why do you ask? In my cabin? Oh, please. Why would I do something so foolish? I'll have you know that the award is locked inside the master safe, located at the purser's office.
Just what I needed to
Now,
know.
if you'll excuse me, I have much more important things on my agenda than to speak to the likes of you.
The likes of me?
The society chair.
If this is not the very definition of decadence, I do not know what is.
If we had the money, you know we'd do
On
it too.
behalf of Trident Luxury Lines,
If the rest of this ship is any indication, I imagine there is an incredible amount of wealth stored in there right now.
welcome to the purser's office. I'm Chief Purser Murata. How can I be of assistance today? Oh, absolutely. The safe is magnetically sealed and shielded with multiple layers of fully damage-resistant, vacuum-proof plating. In an unlikely event, our vessel is boarded and the threat detection alarm is triggered. The safe will be permanently sealed until it reaches port. In the even more unlikely event this ship is destroyed, we can assure you that your loved ones will be able to recover your goods from the wreckage. So, as you can imagine, your property will be completely secure until you decide to retrieve them from our safe. I've only seen it briefly myself, but I can assure you that it's quite lovely. Unfortunately, the item is locked inside of our safe, which can only be accessed by presenting an appropriate claim ID. Is there anything else I can assist you with today? Well, if you change your mind, I'll be here. Have a wonderful trip. I'm sorry. It's against Trident policy to discuss our personal feelings towards a fellow crewmate. I suppose. All right, but you didn't hear this from me. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to lose my job.
No, of course.
I like Captain Rokov, but I think he's mixed up with some very dangerous people. I was bringing some paperwork to his quarters one day, and I found a slate with a message he received from someone named Delgado. That would normally be fine, but the message mentions the Crimson Fleet, as in pirates.
Aha.
Can you believe it? If we want to grab it, the slate should still be in his quarters, somewhere. Please let me know if there's anything I can do to make your stay more comfortable.
So, the purser is the one who tells you the secret of the slate.
Sorry, do I know you? Okay, wait, are you seriously... Are you trying to pick me up? Look, I appreciate the compliment, but I'm already seeing someone. And my partner doesn't like competition. He gets very jealous. His wife? Oh, for the love of God. I told Larry to keep his big mouth shut, but did he listen? No. He had to impress his friends and treat me like a trophy.
Oh, you're no trophy.
Look, I've been in this business for a long time, and I know how this game works. So let's skip all the banter and get it over with. What's it gonna take to make us both happy?
Will she take the cash?
You're willing to pay me to give you dirt on Larry? Sorry, I thought I'd end up on the short end of the deal. You know, this whole thing really pisses me off. Larry and I had the perfect scheme worth thousands of credits all worked out, and then he goes and flushes the whole thing down the toilet.
I do not understand. Your anger is focused on Mr. Dombrowski, but clearly the failure of this plan rests on you as well.
If you had to work near him day in and day out, I think you'd understand. He's a disgusting pig, plain and simple.
He's a jerk.
Yeah, I'm getting to that. Larry got
Why is
together with
everybody
myself
such a
and this
jerk?
other guy, Gabriel Vera. He's some bigwig over at UC Security. I doctored the transactions, Larry wiped them off the system, and Vera kept the legal pressure off of us. We were scamming Galbank for months. It was going well until I discovered Larry was cheating everyone by changing each transaction in his favor before deleting them. I wish I had some. Maybe you should try talking to Gabriel Vera. He should be around here somewhere.
Yeah, I met
If he
him.
doesn't want to cooperate, just mention my name. That should grab his attention. Good luck. You're gonna need it.
Thanks for all your help.
I wrote a computer algorithm that basically creates a randomized number of false ghost credits that mimic the crypto key of actual credits. Then the algorithm simply passes the ghost credits to whatever legit transfers that the bank transacts. The genuine credits enter a dummy account. The best part is that I also alter the crypto keys as the real cash flows into our accounts. By the time it lands in our pockets, the creds are clean. So, on paper, it appears that all of the bank's transactions are covered, when it's really just our ghosted dummy creds. Genius, right?
I don't know how that works. So, did you guys set up some sort of transfer machine in an apartment on New Atlantis?
What, are you ready to damn novel?
Yeah.
Vera works for UC Security, so he kept a lookout on their comnet for any Galbank chatter. I guess you could call him our early warning system. And Dombrowski made sure that all of the crypto manipulation I was working on didn't turn up in Galbank's automatic audits. You need top clearance for that kind of access, so we had to cut him in, whether we liked it or not.
All right.
I hope you heard Dombrowski. Nail his ass right to the wall.
I'll do my best. Starview Ballroom.
specific requests, please speak to one of the crew's attendants.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
You look a bit lost in these surroundings.
Nope.
Hello? You here for the charity event?
Nope.
Dombrowski, he's the exec holding court over in the VIP area of the ballroom. Yeah, sorry, I work for UC Security, not Galbank. I don't really know him personally. Claudia sent you, did she? Look, friend, I don't know if you're just a little drunk, maybe a touch crazy, or both. Whatever you think you know about me, you're dead wrong.
Oh, I'm
so
not
back
wrong.
off.
We both know exactly who you are.
It's so great having her with me.
Worried? Why should I be worried? Anything you try to report will boil down to your word against mine. And since I work for UC Security, who do you think people will believe?
I work for UC Security too.
Here for business or pleasure?
Hey.
Must you continue these unwelcome interruptions?
Give me that
I'm
ID.
a very busy woman. Excuse me? And why in goodness name would I do something as foolish as that?
Because I'm going to kill you if you
And
don't.
why in goodness name would I possibly agree to that ridiculous demand?
What about just cheat?
I really hope so. Maybe. Need to think about it. Oh, just take the damn thing already. Listen,
Okie
maybe
dokie.
you can keep this between us. If the award goes missing, there's no need for the insurance company to get involved.
Okie dokie. You're just now getting up here? Has she still got that, weird walk? There's that outfit. Something about that outfit just, I don't know.
Have you tried the canapes? Horrid. Positively horrid.
I saw your little exchange with Vera. Keep that up and I guarantee that imbecile's gonna demand that you be arrested. Which is why he's threatening you. That makes sense. We need hard evidence of their scheme. It's gonna be tricky. The problem is he's not gonna talk to you in public. We need to get Vera isolated so he'll spill everything he knows. Smart. If there's an emergency, standard practice is for all passengers to clear the decks and report to their cabins for lockdown. I think the best chance we have would be to tamper with the life support sensors. Manipulate a few controls and you can fool the monitoring system into thinking there's a life support failure. And there you have your emergency.
Your lack of commitment does not exactly fill me with confidence. Are you sure this is a good idea?
Don't worry. It'll be as easy as it was mingling with the guests at the party. Just throw a few lousy switches and you're done. One more thing. If Chief Engineer Sundin gives you any trouble, tell him I'll erase that gambling debt he owes me. I prefer you use that as a last resort, but hey, what's the harm in losing a few credits when I'm on the brink of rejoining the fleet, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, I better start packing. Things are getting hot around here, and won't be long before Trident figures out you had hell.
Yeah, they already know you're dirty.
On the surface, he's an upstanding citizen of the United Colonies, pretty high up in UC security. Lots of clout with Master. Underneath, he's a greedy piece of garbage. Given the chance, he'd backstab you for a cred stick and pin the murder on someone else. Come to think of it, if he wasn't such a petty tyrant, he'd probably thrive with the Crimson Fleet.
I love Andrea. She's the best.
All passengers are instructed to immediately report to their cabins. That way we keep the halls clear and avoid a panic. Fortunately for us, all of the passenger cabin doors will automatically unlock. This is normally to ensure the crew can check cabins quickly and without interference. But in our case, it's like having an all-access pass.
All right.
You seriously need to ask. Okay, I'll give you 2 reasons. First, Goldbank protects their own. Kill Dombrowski, and they send Ecliptic after every Crimson Fleet ship they can find. Not something Delgado wants, I suspect. And second, you offer Galbank employee in every single Galbank facility in the settled systems will triple their security. I'm gonna guess that won't help with whatever your plans are regarding Galbank, now will it?
Yeah, well.
Go do something useful, okay?
I guess I can't chop his head off. That wouldn't set off the alarms.
I certainly hope they decide to hold all society events indoors.
Pardon me. Just passing through. Don't mind me. Hello there.
Hey, hold up. This area is off limits to passengers. Wait a second. You're Captain Rokov's guest, right? Didn't expect to see you down here. Sorry to give you trouble. What can I do for you? Yeah, a little. A few of the techs call this deck the dungeon. I think you can see why. Not exactly Starliner-class comfort down here. Don't get me wrong, the quiet gives me time to gather my thoughts, catch up on work, and all that, but I'd rather work on the bridge.
So what would you say you do here?
I'm the Siren's chief engineer. Try to put me in charge of the entire tech team. We do our best to keep the ship running smoothly and efficiently. Of course, this beauty is a cutting-edge piece of spacecraft design. Almost everything has triple redundancy, like the life support system. Unfortunately, that means there's quite a bit of downtime. Could be worse, though, right? Oh, sorry, that area is off limits. No exceptions. No, sorry, I'm afraid it's impossible. Trident regulations strictly prohibit anyone from entering the life support area without a valid reason. Look, I'm not trying to be a jerk here, it's just that I could lose my job, you know?
Your yo?
Oh, really? Well, that changes things quite a bit. Tell you what, I'm just going to step out for a bit and stretch my legs. Maybe you can hold this for me while I'm away?
Why, thank you.
Honestly, he's a seasoned ship captain. He told me he was a long hauler for years, and the experience shows. Only thing is, he's always talking about trade deals and plans for get-rich-quick schemes. It's all the guy ever thinks about. Why he decided to be a Starliner captain, I'll never know. It's almost like he craves being around money.
Who
There's
doesn't?
one, though. For someone that loves credit so much, he sure doesn't mind gambling them when we play cards. Remember not to touch anything, please.
Okay. See you later.
This is well maintained, to be sure, but obviously the credits have all been spent on the areas the guests have.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
Wow. Cleared out. Even stopped the music.
Much nicer in here now. Plenty of room.
I love that girl. Bing, bing, bing. Excuse me, gentlemen, just heading back to my cabin. Excuse me, just heading back to my cabin.
This ship is in a state of emergency. Please return to your cabin immediately.
On my way. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I'll leave the credits for her. Me. What's in here? Yeah. Moving on.
A sharp contrast from the crew quarters, is it not?
I was wondering if you were the cause of the ship-wide emergency. It's time you stop playing games and tell me why you're here.
I told you why I'm here.
I always took him for a fool. I can't believe he's stupid enough to have gotten mixed up with the Crimson Fleet. Still, why would I possibly want to incriminate myself by handing over any evidence? Claudia said that. You sure? Damn it! That means my money's already gone. And Dombrowski's going to walk away with a fortune. I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't want to end up on the Crimson Fleet shit list. But if I give you that information, it falls into the wrong hands. I'll end up in jail. This is a lose-lose situation for me. At least I walk away with something. All right, you have yourself a deal.
This deal is costing me a fortune.
With this slate and this recording to tie it all together, you'll be able to nail his ass to the wall. He'll do whatever you want. Just remember that you promised to leave me out of it. Just because I'm helping you nail Dombrowski doesn't mean I'm turning my back on UC security.
Yeah.
How else am I going to ensure that he ends up behind bars when all this comes crashing down? No. You can leave me out of your merry little band of pirates. Thank you very much. You better tell Dombrowski to run, because if you don't kill him, I will.
Man, you got a lot of weapons in here. Bong, bong.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship
we have to listen to this insufferable bastard.
Well, well. You must be the one who's been accosting Claudia and Gabriel. I'm uncertain what you hope to accomplish here, but it appears we should rapidly enter into some sort of negotiation. Excellent, excellent. So, before we begin, let's review the facts. First, it's clear that you've obtained insider knowledge of my arrangement to defraud Galbank. The means and the method, perhaps, but not the motive.
The motive is the money.
And second, I'm going to hypothesize that my compatriots are despondent regarding their share and have assisted you with this endeavor. Since we're speaking and I'm not at the reporting end of a bullet, this leads me to conclude that you desire something personal from me.
Let's see.
You may as well ask, is it necessary for the sun to set on Jemison, or for one to wear a pressure suit when entering the vacuum of space?
May I have your attention, please?
I pride myself on having an intensely thorough education. I hardly call myself a professor. Though I'm sure that your compliment also meant you were having trouble understanding what I was saying.
Oh, I understood you.
In blunt terms, you have compromising materials about me in your possession. The only thing I have to offer in return are my Galbank credentials. I assume that's what you've been angling for all along?
What if I was angling for the money?
Much more of this. My head is starting to hurt.
Splendid. Oh, it appears we've reached an accord. And may I say, it was a pleasure conversing with an intellectual equal.
Really? Oh, thank you.
Oh, of course, I trust you'll understand if I ask for us to avoid any further contact.
Oh, don't worry, you won't be seeing me again.
If you'll excuse me, I need to formulate how I'm going to utterly ruin two very annoying business associates. Good day.
A good day. Come, my love. Bum, 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 bum. Heading back to my cabin
There's no
now.
cause for alarm. I'm sure this is just a minor malfunction or a drill.
All passengers are being asked to return to their cabins at this time.
Well, looks like everything worked out, just like we planned. I wish you hadn't blown away the gambling bet at Sandino. But hey, you got the job done.
The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to
I'm
your
glad you
cabins
feel
in
that
an
way.
orderly fashion.
Just remember to tell that guy how much I fixed into him. You know, I'm still wondering exactly what you needed those credentials for. You feel like telling me, partner? Ah, so he told you to keep it from me. I see. I wouldn't want you to risk your position with the fleet like I did, so I'll just leave it alone. Anyway, I suppose there's nothing stopping me from rejoining the fleet now. It's been a long time coming. I owe you one, Dover Beach.
That's the Danya.
Nonsense. If there's one universal constant you can depend on, it's that Yevgeny Rokov always makes good on his deals. Always. Well, I suppose this is where we part company. Hopefully the next time we meet, we'll be aboard the Key.
And I never meet him again. Excuse me? Pardon me?
The
Beg your
Siren
pardon.
of the Stars is now in emergency status. Please remain calm.
Excuse me? Pardon me? Beg your pardon. Squeeze me? Baking powder? Let's see. It's this way or that way?
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
Yep.
Captain, it is pleasant to see you.
Pleasant to see you too, Vasco. Let's get the hell out of here. Let's see, where am I going? New Atlantis. Do I have any contraband on board? I don't think I picked up any Aurora. Miscellaneous. I don't think so. Okay. Should I go say hi to the Vigilance or go straight to New Atlantis?
We're out.
Holy crap, 28 weapons. Oh, I forgot I had those. What the hell's that bowl doing there? I need to transfer some stuff.
Everyone to take care of any leeches on their ships. We don't want any terrible storming through here.
Again? Let's see. No, I don't even get to look at it. Oh, when to pick that up? I guess I'm supposed to wear that when I go to the key. All right. Oh, who's that? Come back here, you. So how do you get past?
Of course, the Megacolonies is
negligent homicide.
Leave me alone, please. Not a good time.
It's never a good time.
I don't have time for this. Maybe you're right. Maybe it's not that big of a deal after all.
A critical
All right,
success.
I'll surrender then. This is just a minor setback, of course.
So, you're gonna take this guy in?
Not too long ago? Sure is something.
Yeah, that's a Star Eagle. Let's see, where am I going? Gall Bank. I think I got distracted by the guy in red. Make sure my missions are. There we go. Hope Landry didn't flag me down.
The lives of nearly every individual in the settled systems are so heavily influenced by what goes on in this building.
Unfortunately, that's the way it is. Hello there, Mr. Security Man.
Hello. Welcome to the Galbank Archives. May I see your credentials, please? Just one moment while I verify. Oh, yes, Mr. Dombrowski. Welcome, sir. Give me a moment to log your visit, and then I'll unseal the archives. Me? No. Look, this is my first day on the job, Just cut me some slack, okay? I can't afford to lose it. Got a wife and kids to feed.
Mm-hmm.
Everything checks out. Give me a moment to log your visit, and then I'll unseal the archives.
You're sending me into an ambush,
Have a
you know
wonderful
that,
day.
right?
Is it raining out there, or sunny, or... We don't exactly have windows down here. Yeah, never mind.
Take what you must. Leave the rest for the scavengers.
There are no scavengers in here, unless you're referring to the bankers. Serendipity. Prosperity. Last known position unknown. Supremacy. Last known position Saturn. Make a note of that. Bum, bum. Is that all of them? I think so. Folded like a cheap suit. Coming? Oh, okay. See you upstairs. Or downstairs, wherever the hell we are. Proceed to the key.
Sure enjoy your pockets when we leave. You're certain you still have everything in them.
How can I be of service, Captain?
Watch this door. Don't let anybody else in.
Next time you see Bog, tell him to lighten up. Guy's got a real attitude problem.
Talk to Bog. Oh, wait. Not yet. Delgado first. Wait, there it is. Nope, nope, nope. And I'm turned around. I don't know where the hell I am.
Your buddy Rook is aboard the key. Told me everything that happened.
Yeah, he won't shut up about you. Keeps going on and on. Now I remember why we kicked his ass out the fleet. Yeah, that'd be a first.
All right, neighbor, you've made your point. Well, since you're vouching for Rokov, I guess we can give him another chance. All right. Now that is out of the way, we can move on to the matter at hand. Crix's legacy. Speaking of which, let me see that data you copied from the Galbank archives. Ah, so the Galbank transport went down over Bannock 4. Bannock. Why does that sound familiar? Neighbor?
Yeah, keep your panties on. I'm looking it up. And I got it. Bannock 4. Let's see. Damn it. Bannock 4 is an EM-class gas giant. We can't even get a ship near the thing without frying every circuit aboard.
Approaching that in well, in any ship would be suicide.
Yeah, sure. We'll just wrap your ship in a ton of copper and launch you right in there. That ought to do the trick, right?
Both of you shut up and think for a second. I'm sure Crix hit the same roadblock. All we need to do is figure out how he got around it.
All I said was there's got to be a
Sounds
way.
like a goddamn waste of time to me.
The Rook's right. We tackle one problem at a time. Can we track it, neighbor?
That transponder is military grade. We're talking ultra-bit encryption, constantly reshuffling frequencies. We don't have shit like that laying around. But before you get that pissy look on your face, I heard that the UC's been working on a ship signal decryption system called the CommSpike. We grab that little beauty, and we'll be able to track anything you want.
All right, here is the plan, so shut up and listen. Rook, I want you and neighbor to put your heads together and get us that CommSpike. I don't care if it's mounted at the top of mast. I want it.
Well, I've been there, so it's not there.
I'm going to find out more about this EM-class gas giant problem. And I think I know just who to ask.
Give me a little time to crunch the numbers on the CommSpike with Jazz, and I'll point us in the right direction.
We do or we die. That's the way Crix did things. And that is the way we should have been doing it for years. It's as simple as that.
All right, I'm done. All right, I'm going to say this. He's going to say something mean. I'm going to say that. He'd say something mean. I say that. He's going to say something mean.
I promise You gonna write that in your diary?
I want to kill her so bad.
All right, that is enough. We are at arm's reach of Crix's legacy, and I don't have time to deal with this kind of bullshit. Now, both of you, get the hell out of here and get to work.
All right. Let's get this over with. Follow me.
Oh, God. The hell? What is going on?
Better get a move on before Dale sees you slacking.
I'm following you. For crying out loud. What are you doing?
You wanna kick back? Avoid the last Nova. Bugs in the front. That'd kill any of you. Need something?
All right. Let's get right to it.
Yeah.
Did you get the Earth Savior Award? What? I'm not gonna be very disappointed.
Here you go.
Well. Look at that. You followed my directions, and now you're gonna end up with some credits in your pocket. That about does it then. Hell of a deal for both of us, I'd say. Anyway, here's your cash. Keep this up, and I might even start respecting you. All right, Fleet.
6,000 credits.
So let's get to it.
I did all the work, and you take all the credits. Yeah, let's see. Can I swipe that without them noticing?
Anything ship related? You're at the right place.
Hey, Sam. I'm including this month's list of parts
I guess I
need to
can.
keep. Don't bust it, guys. It's hefty, but I know you can handle it. I'm gonna need a lot more than usual this time. I'm planning to overhaul the entire electrical system before it completely shorts out. Oh yeah, thanks for sending over the Keys reactor specs. I can't tell you exactly why I needed those. Bell said to keep it hush-hush. As far as next month's shipment, start scrounging up some parts so I can spruce up our defensive batteries. They're looking kind of rusty. Well, I guess that's it for now. I'll have my people in New Atlantis drop off the payment at the spaceport. Just make sure you aren't being followed. We wouldn't want the UC to know they're providing replacement parts to the Crimson Fleet.
We call you SysDef sharks, but to the fleet, they're just bait.
Get you a drink? I was wondering when you'd wander my way. The name's Fergus Whitman, but you can call me Bog. Welcome to the last Nova, where the drinks are never free.
How'd you get that name?
Got it back in my experimental days. Before we fixed up Nova, she was a real boggy mess. Practically an indoor swamp.
How's that
I
possible?
figured some of what's growing around here could make some decent booze. Some might say I only got the booze part right. As long as you're buying, stay as long as you like.
The last Nova never sleeps, so no last call here. Since it's your first time with us, I'm willing to make an exception to the rule and offer you my speciality. On the house. One free bottle of Bob's Grog.
That sounds disgusting. I'll take it.
That's the spirit. I knew you'd be the adventurous type. And if you like it, you're in luck. Cheapest drink you can find. And guaranteed to drown those sorrows. Yeah. Working around this day in, day out. You'd think they wouldn't give you that.
They don't.
Now that sounds about right. Well, I guess I'm thinking of my dear old Maddie. The only woman
Maddie.
I've ever loved. Almost married. I missed my chance and lost her to one of my best mates. I'll tell you what, you want to help an old man out. Bring me back the one thing that is that ever meant anything to me. You're in luck. Clay showed up on my radar a bit ago. Probably why I'm in a bigger rut than usual. I'll send you the details. I don't care how you do it. Just get there and bring me back.
I'll kill everybody in sight.
I used to work for Megacorp. More monkey suit and everything.
Certainly. Let's talk about something else.
Seems like a
How did the
different
Crimson Scar become the Crimson Leaf?
After I busted out of the lock, I decided to take things to the next level. I had the key, few UC ships, and a couple of ex-cons inside. But I needed it worse, so I sent out the call. But first, once word got around, didn't take
You're
long.
here to give us something to do, right?
It's no different than any other business acquisition. We keep the name on the store, but the credits go to the fleet. After everything it took to get back in, I'd be a fool to leave now. And besides, there's history being made. Even if I had business elsewhere, it could wait.
Okay.
Until next time.
I'm gonna put you on my ship, Jess. Get aboard. Alright, let's see. Let's pick up that other side quest. And we can find some evidence there.
This place even smells like deceit. We should make our business quick.
Let's see. Clinic.
What do you need? First time visiting the infirmary, huh? Let me give you a piece of advice. Try not to get into too many bar fights. I'm trying to save my dwindling supplies for sale and pirates coming in off of raids. That's what they all say, until they stumble in bleeding out on my floor. So here's what's what. You need medpacks, curatives, preventatives, I've got you covered.
Curatives?
At least as long as my current supply holds out. You need enhancers, legal or illegal? I've got those too. Hopefully that won't be off. Now, if you don't need anything else, I've got a particularly annoying supply issue to deal with.
Oh, yeah? Maybe I can help you out with that.
Now, there's an offer I didn't expect. If you really want to help, I'm looking for someone who can handle themselves in a public setting. As in someone who knows how to get the job done without shooting up the place.
Well, I guess that leaves me out.
Well, you'd be one of the first. I politely requested a list of supplies from Gennady Aton at the clinic and was told the price of business has gone up. I think he's back on Aurora, and he's upcharging me to pay for it. And if there's one thing I'm not going to do is subsidize his head. I want you to make sure he delivers my supplies for the price we agreed on, but without raising any alarms.
Alrighty.
We'll see. Talk is one thing, actions are another. Take care of yourself.
Alright. How do I get out of here?
Never do a job unprepared. You need supplies, you hit up the depot.
She's too far away.
Ship services? You need it? I've got it. All business and no fun, huh? What do you need? Oh, yeah, nothing like changing it up to make a ship feel new again.
That's not what I wanted. Well, shoot. Where's the equipment thingy? Ah, there it is. Holy shit. 100,000 credits? Alright. Criminy. This undercover business is breaking me.
The fleet is family. Stealing from each other is just what you call.
Where's Vasco? What'd you do with Vasco?
I hope Bug has something strong enough to knock me out.
What's that flying off? Just normal old business.
Hello.
Excuse me. Pardon me. Beg your pardon. Let's see. I don't know if I need this or not, but...
We should be getting a hazard ray.
Let's see. Where's that,
Wouldn't mind getting assigned to one of those research programs. I hear the pay is better. Is there something I can help you with? You look a bit lost. I figured it was only a matter of time before she sent someone, though I was hoping she'd come herself. Look, the price of goods here has gone up. Doubled, tripled even. Did she not even consider a cheaper supplier? She really should. Samina told you about that, huh? Well, I get why she'd think that, but that's not it at all. I was trying to nudge her into ending our partnership, using the only language the fleet knows. Creds. It's just, I hear about people getting treated or dying all the time due to run-ins with the fleet.
Yep.
How does it all shake out in the end? I don't know. Either way, it seems like I end up with lives on my conscience.
That's right.
Yeah? Advice from the fleet? I doubt it.
You really want your fleet connections exposed?
This job is my life. I'd hate to risk it. I think you've convinced me. Still, I can't believe I made a deal with the Crimson Fleet. I've stashed the supplies in the storage closet just around the hall. Here's the key. Just try not to let anyone see you. I want to keep this as under the radar as possible.
Okie dokie.
Perhaps we should consider not staying long. Or breathing deeply. I suppose that is ours now. Eh?
Got a little bit of a cough.
That's right. It's ours now.
I really hope someone comes to take a look at me soon. Running the facility is a challenge. There is a challenge.
I love that girl. Let's see. New data, eh? That's pirates. That's why they're showing up as blue.
Captain, do you require my assistance?
I'm not gonna bother. Soft as a feather. Why is it so hard to hit him? Clay, I got a message for you. I didn't see you there. Thought I killed you already. Stick your head out. I dare you. He's dead.
Fighting alongside you is never dull. I cannot wait to see you. Neutralize the target.
Maybe next time you'll look twice. Clay. Where'd that guy go? Oh, I guess I didn't kill him.
Look, we can see your ship from here.
Can I hit him from here? I'll be damned. Too far away, can't see him. Where them robots at? There he is. Oops, missed him. Sounds like an all clear to me. All clear. Ooh, look at that. Extended mag. Where are you? That was a bit sloppy, but I got him. Leave no witnesses. See, I think there's also some evidence at the Red Mile. The Oracle is around 4M3. Didn't know that.
We feel a bit more legal now, I suppose. suppose, but hardly more civilized.
Hey, guess what? I just killed an entire platoon of your people. Coming? Okay, I'll see you inside. Oh, I just hope she says something.
Okay, hello?
Where is it? There it is.
Excuse me.
Chunks of full assortment, fresh from the factory, nothing but the best.
Suppose we are getting some extra exercise.
No, this ain't food, man. This is survival. For deep space hot, this stuff never goes bad. It's cheap. How about you buy half the shipment? Try it out, pass it around. The stuff will catch on fast. Love it. Trust me. Okay. 3 boxes. Heck, I'll throw in the 4th for free.
You can't unload it. Yeah, very stuttery in the ship. Yeah, that's really annoying.
Pleasure doing business with you, Tombs.
Pleasure doing business with you, Tombs. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. This is gonna kill me. Why did I do this? Wonder why it does that in the ship. All right. Back to the key.
Captain, hello. I am satisfied to see that you survived your most recent sleep cycle.
I'm satisfied that I did that too.
Been hearing some stuff about the Mantis being back. If I ever find that bastard, then
What kind of name is SysDef anyway?
Pirate Freebooter. What's the name of your ship, Mr. Freebooter? When I see it, I'll blow it out of the sky.
Forgive me if I keep a knife at the ready while we are here.
No, you do that.
Some people drink coffee to wake up. Me? I have bought home shot of whiskey. Never good to see.
She can't make up her mind whether she wants to be up on that table or not.
Hey, my fellow Rook. How's it going?
As long as you put the fate first, we won't have any problems.
He's back. So, you got something for me? Oh. And I hope that bastard went straight to hell. Well, here's your credit. I think it's time for a drink myself. Thanks to you, I'll be spending the rest of these days in peace.
Your days are numbered.
At the ranch today. That's what buying myself a drink.
All this over table tennis? Wait a minute. Are you guys twins? You let twins into the Crimson Fleet? Yeah, I'm not gonna ask him. Let's see, this way. Hey there.
If Gennady doesn't come through with those supplies, we're screwed. At least until Shinya pinpoints a shipment. Tell me you've got those supplies from Gennady. I'm on the last of my medpacks here. I knew you'd come around. Bester knows me big time. I might have to make this a regular thing. At least it's one way to get guaranteed supplies. I only need to determine Gennady's limits. I'd hate to break him. That's the way, isn't it? I just feel more comfortable knowing Gennady was handling it. No offense, but I don't envision the fleet to be very efficient with the shopping list. Well, I'll arrange your payments. You can get out of here. I appreciate the help.
I appreciate the credits. All right, so I think what I'm going to do is I am going to call that an evening.
We may not have official security on the key, but we're always looking out for traders.
I'm going to call it an evening because I'm starting to wear down. Probably pick up tomorrow. Since tomorrow's Sunday, we'll pick up in the afternoon, usually around 2 o'clock, but lately real life has been getting in my way a lot, so we'll see how it works. So anyway, thank you for joining tonight. I really appreciate everybody that joined, and I'm going to call you Maddie from now on because that's the thing. So Maddie, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed what you saw, if you want to see more, please like, subscribe, follow, all that business. Find me over on X. That's where I am most active. I enjoyed it too, Maddie. Thanks.
You either put up, shut up, or die.
Who asked you? Anyway, thanks so much, everybody, and we will see you next time.